Hello and welcome to another episode of Photography Out Loud. My name is Paul, and as always, I'm joined with my co-host Joel.
Hello.
Nearly didn't say that again. That's twice now that I've struggled to say the intro. So I'll be going back to
School.
Intro school.
Intro school.
Yeah, it's like normal school, but just for 30-second intros.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
when did you pass that one?
Well, that's why I need to go back.
I see. So when you say go back, you mean
go? Yeah, just go. And that while I'm there, I can go and redo my English.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
But then we wouldn't have giggles like this because you'd just speak properly all the time.
Yeah, that is very true.
And that would be no fun.
No, I guess not. So yeah, it's getting a little bit colder now, as you can see. Like I'm double hooded now. Joel's actually got a hoodie on.
Yeah, it's a bit chilly in this studio. We need to speak to the management about warming it up.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on a second. That's awkward.
Fell right into that one, didn't you?
We're not as good as Ant and Dec. What we should do? We should do. I'm a photographer. Get me out of here.
Yeah, that's a very good idea.
There we go.
So yeah, we are in direct competition now with the two main duos
because they're just down the road.
They're literally 5 minutes down the road. And
we've got better beards than them.
We have, but they're on form this year. Like they're very witty.
Watched one.
Yeah, I think I've only watched one because it's down the road.
Yeah, exactly.
So, but yeah, let us know if you want us to up our duo game. We'll have a duel off with Ant and Dec.
Yeah,
we'll invite him down.
Could you imagine the views on that one?
Oh, it'd be insane.
We'd help celebrity Get Me Out of Here grow so much.
Yeah, we would.
The headlines read, 2 idiots on Celebrity Get Me Out of Here.
Thank you very much for joining.
Hello,
we're
David.
Already starting to see some comments coming through. That's always very, very nice.
Graham says practice makes perfect.
Yes, we will get there. Yeah, well, he's already there. I will keep practicing.
And hi, Steve. Glad you made it on time. Thanks for sending the images through. I've been trying to download all the images for the Paul Sanders special project.
Oh,
so that's going to be cool to look through them all.
Yeah, we'll be having an update on that very, very shortly. Yeah. I would assume once all the pictures have come down.
Yeah.
We'll collate.
We might have to get the virtual show sorted first.
Yeah, which is actually the topic of why we're actually here today. So we wanted to discuss a little bit about our upcoming show. Which is our virtual winter show. So,
which is like our virtual May show, but in winter.
It is, yeah. So we weren't too sure whether this was going to be actually back to being a normal show.
Yeah.
You know, when we were first doing the virtual show in May, we were thinking, well, it's okay because we've got the winter show and hopefully we'll be able to get that one there. But even though we are open as Wales, as it were, unfortunately, there's still a lot of you out there that are in lockdown. So, rather than not doing it, we decided that we wanted to redo it. So everyone has something to do and watch.
Exactly.
And we're going to do it virtually again. So you can sit at home with a nice cup of whatever time of day it is.
Yeah, so if it's, in the morning and afternoon, probably best to be a cup of tea or coffee.
Cup of tea.
Or a soft drink.
Yeah.
But I think our 7 p.m. ones, you can definitely get away with having a glass of wine or two.
Yeah. And if you're feeling really fruity, you can whip out the hot chocolate.
Oh, there we go. Get some little marshmallows on top.
Oh, stop it.
That was a good shout.
Yeah.
Oh, marshmallows and hot chocolate.
Yeah. Oh, I'm thinking about it now. Yeah, steady on. we're approaching middle age here, Joel. We've got to watch about the calorie intake. Well, I am anyway. 12-year-old over here is still doing all right.
Apparently, I look 20 now with a beard rather than 12 when I didn't have a beard.
That's good. It's good. You're getting there.
Yeah. One day I'll look 30.
So thank you. I've already said this, but thank you very much for joining. Let us know that you're live. Not a guy. Stay in tune because we're going to be talking about what we're going to be doing for the winter show. And I believe Joel's been keeping it very close to his chest. But he's you're going to announce some names that we're going to be doing.
Yeah, so obviously this is subject to the current situation.
Indeed.
We can't definitely guarantee what will happen if people get poorly, but all being well, we've got a good lineup.
Brilliant.
I'd say great lineup as it grows.
Yeah.
Because the past few weeks, months, we'll just say since March.
Yeah,
it's really full on. So it's taken a bit longer to confirm things than we'd normally hope, but that's all good. But we've got Peter Neal, who's a fantastic gig photographer.
Oh, brilliant!
And Sonia going to pay for him because he's great. He was at one of, I think, our last winter show.
Yes.
He's worked with people like the Script, I think, amongst another long list of cool people.
Yeah.
So much cooler than us.
Yeah.
So
he uses Sony equipment, I'm guessing.
Yep.
So brilliant in low light. So it would definitely suit the gig photography.
Yeah, and I think also it suits almost any type because you have to develop a really good skill for handling a lot of variables.
Yeah.
Changing light conditions, all that sort of thing. So,
I've done my fair share of gig photography, and it's definitely up there with one of the more challenging types of subjects. And it's one of the things where you need to know a little bit about the type of thing that you're actually photographing as well. So learning. Well, no, I think you can apply that to anything though. So I just forget sometimes because we do a lot of photography here that things naturally come to you, but like anything, you would build up the skills to do that, and hopefully he'll be able to help us get that a little bit closer with some of the gig photography.
Yeah, definitely. And he's such a nice bloke. Went out for food with him last show. Really good guy. Also, we've got some pinhole photography lined up, which I think is going to be really, really interesting.
Okay.
Out of the scope of what we might normally have at our shows.
Yeah, no, definitely.
So that'll be very cool.
And will this be something that some of our lovely viewers will be able to potentially try at home as well?
I hope so.
Yeah,
because that'd be cool to see the results. Maybe we should do a little competition if people do some pinhole photography.
Yeah, no, definitely. That'd be lovely to see.
Yeah, we've got Alex Neal, which I'm really excited about as well because he's like a outdoorsy adventure photography, just time lapses, stuff in the mountains. Yeah, some of his stuff is just quality stuff.
Absolutely brilliant.
I feel like it's difficult to remember what superlatives you've all used to describe great stuff.
I'll just be me and use the same one each time. It's fine.
So good. We've got Mike Inkley from Olympus.
Yes.
He does a lot of motorsports photography and aviation photography. And I can well imagine there's a few of you out there who want to know his thoughts on the new 150 to 400.
Yes.
Olympus, which is, wow, the pre-order sales on this has been insane. So yeah, that's one to look forward to for sure if you're into like the long lens use of the Olympus range, which arguably are a very good system. Yeah, especially we bring out 100 to 400 and 150 to 400 as well. Yeah,
and that's what the Olympus system does. It really sort of lends itself to that longer focal length system as well. So
and also slight segue for all of you out there who've got the EM1X, they've brought out the update, haven't they, on the bird AM.
Which is absolutely brilliant. It really, really is. So it will recognize birds, whether they're stationary or in flight. It will sort of give a rough tag to start with. So the videos, I believe, on the YouTube, the Olympus YouTube and Facebook as well that you'll be able to see. But it's really, really stunning on how it works. So it will select your subject in sort of a white box, and then it will confirm it by going green around the head, and you're tracking that subject. And it's, as far as what we can see, it's working very, very well. So definitely very much looking forward to seeing that in action. But the 150 to 400, I mean, is an amazing lens.
8 stops.
8 stops of image stabilizer,
which is mad.
I mean, for me, it's so lightweight. It really, really is. So we had a very small opportunity to see one about a month ago, and it was about the size I thought it would be, but I was expecting there to be a bit more weight to it. So when it sort of got handed over to me, it was a bit like, oh, that's a lot lighter than I actually thought. So, and it's a lot of money but actually it's incredibly
great
value for money.
Yeah, if you compare it to other brands,
exactly.
Equal kind of focal
length.
Massive price.
So you would need a couple of Canon full frame or Nikon
kidneys.
Yeah, as well. So to get the equivalent of what you'd see on the Olympus. So very much looking forward to seeing what Mike thinks about this lens, because
I saw a few bits on Facebook the other day when it first got released.
Indeed, yeah, and some of the images that we got sent over for use to advertise the 150 to 400, they were Mike's. So we know that he's definitely used it. So it'd be very interesting to see what he says about it as well. So. Looking forward to that. Oh, there's loads to look forward to now, Joel. I'm already getting excited, and we've only mentioned 3 names.
Yeah, and then we've got a lot of our brands that we work with are going to do some talks as well, which is great. And it's nice to know that our brands support us and help us.
Indeed.
To help you, because ultimately we're doing a virtual show for your benefit, so that you can, especially when you're in lockdown in England, so we'll give you something to watch, hopefully, instead of other TV that might not be as good as us. I can't think of any, but
well, there's one that's 5 minutes up the road.
Yeah, that's true.
We have better presenters anyway.
But apparently, we're better looking than Anna and Deck, camera himself. Is that you, Paul, or is that Sarah?
That is me. No, it's Sarah.
I was starting to read the comment. I was like, "Oh, that's nice," and it's Cameron. I'm like,
"Yeah,
Paul."
Did you see the fingers move, Joel?
So Photospeed are going to have Tim, their technical guy, who did one last time for us, but he's going to focus a bit more on paper choice. So paper choice is a big thing in printing. Obviously, getting your color calibration, your workflow correct is obviously a big deal. But equally, I think choosing papers from when customers have come in recently to ask us what paper choices would be best for different images, then you have to kind of think through how the surface will reflect the light and how it'll interact and stuff with your image. So I think that'll be really interesting for you guys that are into printing or want to get into printing. And we understand that printing can be quite scary, especially when it's choosing like 20 or 30 different papers. Do you get a printer for yourself, or do you get somebody like us to do it for you? And we understand there's a lot of things to think about. So that's why we want to get Photospeed to do that, so that you guys have a better idea of paper choice.
And if you wanted to see how to calibrate your printer system as well, that was already covered. So we've already actually done that in our May show. So Tim very kindly came on for our first virtual show and talked a little bit about the color calibration side of things. But once again, in these times where we're finding it a little bit more difficult to get out and about, we're always talking about the different papers that we're using. So it'd be nice to get more of a description of what they are, and like you said, Joel, like the types of images that would best suit them. Now, and we've got a very good idea, but Tim would have an amazing idea,
which is why I asked him.
He lives and breathes it, doesn't he? Definitely. He really does, and
he sees a lot of different images. With the job he does, and also you'll be able to ask questions live, so that'll be really useful. If you have any particular questions, then save them for that. Now, I just spoke to another one. We've got Andy from Peak Design. He's going to go through the Peak Design, like the tripods, the straps.
How did I know you'd get Peak Design?
Well, because Peak Design make really good stuff.
Yeah, they really
David Yeomans will be like, "Oh, he's talking about bags again."
So, but it'd be nice because not only could they potentially talk about other things that we've missed, even though we use the equipment, they could say, well, there was a certain person that I knew that used our system in this way, because we're always finding out things like that, and they would know best because they supply.
Very cool.
It is awesome. Yeah,
I like using that.
Yeah.
And then I've just spoken to this gentleman probably about an hour ago, Chris Knoll. He's a blind photographer.
Okay.
Which is he's such a nice bloke, really good to speak to earlier. So I think that'd be a really, really interesting talk. And he's into landscape photography. So that's it's going to be a cracking talk, I think. He was highly recommended. So hopefully it'll prove to be that way.
Yeah, awesome.
And speaking about brands, we've got Sam from Sigma.
Yes.
He's going to speak through some of their lenses and the FP and things like that, because I can't think of any Sigma lenses that aren't lenses I'd want to use.
Yeah.
They're doing such good lenses at the
and
moment.
Everyone keeps forgetting about how amazing that FP is as well.
Definitely.
It's
such a good hybrid camera.
It's amazing hybrid. It's modular, so you can build up on it. It is the smallest. It made me laugh, when the Sony A7C came out, and it was like they advertise it as the smallest, but had to put a little asterisk on it because the Sigma is the smallest full frame. So, but you can put modules on it to make it feel nice and chunky, and a very sensible price point as well. So, looking forward to hearing a little bit more about the FP.
And we've got our great friend Gary Jones.
Yeah,
will be doing a talk as well. He always does great talks. So definitely want to tune in.
And knowing Gary as well, it'll probably be very much different from what he's done in the past as well, because he very much likes about designing sort of new courses and making it very engaging. Yeah, switching it up. Yeah,
so. As the cool kids say.
And, why did you say that?
Yeah. And then we've got Helen, who is going to talk about Think Tank and Mind Shift.
Yeah,
and make fantastic bags.
They certainly do,
especially like the outdoorsy ones that we briefly spoke about a while back. So she's going to talk through that range and also about the retrospectives and all of their bags to show the different uses for them and why they'd be useful. And we've got Andy from Shimoda and Benro. He's going to chat to us as well. So that'll be really good. We've also got Jonathan Critchley lined up and Paul Sanders in interview, which is going to be awesome.
And I'm so looking forward to the winter show.
Yeah, and it's going to be really good. And then we've got a few others lined up that we're just confirming dates and times with. That's the difficulty, even though people are in lockdown. Like, people are really busy still, and they've got family commitments that perhaps they wouldn't have had to worry about. So we're just trying to line things up just to make sure everything goes smoothly. And also, if we told you everything, it'd spoil the surprise, wouldn't it?
Certainly would.
It's like Christmas presents.
Yeah, no, it certainly is. So in a second, we'll go to some of the comments that you guys have posted live.
And the other great thing, I'm still undecided about whether I think it's great. Black Friday will be on that Friday, the 27th, because the show's running from the 27th of November to the 5th of December. We'll have several slots most days. And Paul and I will be working very hard.
We certainly will.
And that means that we have a lot of great deals lined up. So
it certainly does.
Save your pennies for Black Friday. And if you want a great deal, give us a call.
Yeah.
Oh, we should have a phone.
A hotline. Yeah.
It'll
ring
actually be
while
Sarah.
You're on the show.
It'll be Sarah. Yeah. Sarah's the deal maker.
Yeah.
She's the boss.
But also as well, we are in the process of making it won't be all of them. That's the thing. It'll be some of the highlighted Black Friday deals that are on the website.
Because I was speaking to some reps today, and they've got some like hush deals as well that we're not allowed to put out on the World Wide Web. Yeah.
So instead, you just go like that on pretty much what is now live television.
Exactly.
Sarah, so it's out there now. Some of the reps are just going, why do I bother telling him?
It's Sarah's fault. She tells me that they're going to do these deals. So
So some of the highlighted deals will be available on the website. No doubtably, there'll be a banner there somewhere where you'll be able to click into and see some of the exciting deals. And I believe some of those highlighted products are actually starting from next week. So we have some of the Black Friday deals actually starting a little bit early because apparently that's what everyone else is doing.
I know. It seems like Black Friday is going to be starting on the 1st of November in a few weeks.
It'll be Black Month.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's definitely already a week. You know, so it's turned from a day.
Well, it went from a day to like a weekend.
Cyber Monday,
didn't it?
Yeah.
And now it's like a week either side sometimes.
Yeah.
Goodness me.
So, we're a lot of the promotions that we're running are going to be running for on average a week. But like Joel said, we've got some that are starting at the beginning of next week. So that's going to be very exciting. So keep a lookout for those.
100%. Just try to give that down so I can snap still.
No, well,
Just having a look.
you have a look through your phone.
Yeah, because I've got it all written down. Trying to be organised,
Yeah, well done.
That good old Google document.
The ever-growing Google document. Yeah. So sorry. In a second, we will go to some of the comments that you guys have been posting. But let us know how excited you're getting about the show, and also we would very much appreciate if you can advertise as well for us. So please let everyone know that we're doing this, because the more interaction that we get, the more we can do these in the future as well. So, and I'm guessing as well, because we were very fortunate last show that we're able to deliver all of this for free. So are we? So we are.
That's our aim. We've worked really hard. A lot of our manufacturers are helping by paying for the speakers, and also some of our speakers have been very kind and generous with their time, and they're not charging us.
Brilliant.
And also, because there's still a week and a lot can happen in a week.
Yeah.
If there's anybody you really, really, really want us to get for you, or a subject, or a camera type or manufacturer, let us know in the comments.
Yeah.
And Sarah and I will be on the dog and bone, and or on email, messenger, smoke signal, carrier pigeon.
Email.
Yeah.
It's like you do, type with your beard.
It's like grommet. Jeez. Let us know, and we'll see what we can do. I can't believe I just did that. I look like a right idiot.
So
More
yes,
than normal.
Let us know what you'd like us to talk about in the show. Let's go to some of the comments. Let's see what people have been talking about.
So Tina says hi. Hi, Tina. And Steve says cheers. You're most welcome. David Metcalf says, I'm at the virtual show. Get me out of here. Lol.
Okay. Yeah, no, we could do that.
I can already imagine what the next comment's going to be. Anne says, hello, boys. Hello. And hi from Trish. Hi, Trish. Good to see you earlier. It's nice to see customers coming into the shop. And Dave, I think it's not a lot of money for what you're getting.
That would definitely be.
Us or no, it's about the lens. Oh, and there was a Cambrian Paul, Sarah, I mean, saying we're better looking than Ant and Deck, so that's very kind. And what date is the show? It is the 27th of November to the 5th of December.
A whole week.
Yes.
Of this.
It's going to be a tiring week for them, not us.
Yeah. Yeah.
Paul's like, when will I get to sleep? And are you going to do any Colin Bay Tucker trials? Steve says. Well, if you hashtag Paul do lots of trials, then I'll organise the things for him to do.
Yeah, I mean, we could get it to the point of where, I don't know, if we got it to, I don't know, like a 1,000 shares or something.
Oh!
I'm happy with that. Like we'll do like an introduction to the show, and if that gets like 1,000 shares or something, then we'll do a Colin Bay Tucker trial.
Parsnips.
Yeah, well, it'd just be kebab meat around here or something. So.
So Command P and that's it done. Oh, the printing. Yeah. That's so not true, David. I think he's talking about the fine art printing.
Fine art printing. Yeah. Command P done.
At least you're using a decent computer, using a Mac.
Yeah. And
we can start that conversation, Mac versus Windows, can't we?
We certainly can. And I'm guessing if you followed all the wonderful instruction videos that we've given in the past as well, so everything is all set up, it could be as easy as clicking, in our case, the better case, Command P.
Yeah, instead of Control P.
Yeah.
Graham says he'll sacrifice and he'll take the lemon drizzle challenge.
Okay.
That's very good, Graham.
Yeah.
It's very kind of you to do that.
I was.
Saving us from the calories. Mel says cake eating trials. We could do that.
Yeah. These are easy. Yeah.
Yeah. And Gareth Morn says, good afternoon, boys.
Good afternoon to you.
In Welsh, so Prananda Hogia.
That's very good,
Joe. I hope I pronounced that correctly.
Yeah.
If I didn't, I'm sorry, Gareth. I am trying my best to learn. Tina loves Peak Design. Yeah, I remember doing a video a while back with you, Tina. That was a cool video on a great bag. I love my bag. Steve says, lemon drizzle sounds good. Oh, it's making me very hungry at the moment. I'm glad I had lunch. Oh, I missed one. Oh, Snowden Curtis says, I think it's great that Cambrian Photography is continuing to hopefully produce a winter show. So professional and helpful. So many exciting changes. Thank you all at Cambrian.
Oh,
that is really kind.
Thank you very much, David.
Yeah, definitely. It's so kind to let us know that you're so happy. Trish says, since when have you been cool kids?
Yeah.
Well, that's up for debate. Well, Mel, we'll see what we can do. Any Astro speakers, boys?
Okay.
Sarah, we need to find an Astro speaker, please.
Get on it.
Yes,
Joel does.
What, does Sarah have a beard?
No, but that is now code for.
Okay, get on the email.
Get on it.
Tracy says, if it's anything like the winter show, it's going to be just fabulous. Oh, thank you. And she says that's her weekend sorted.
Yeah, brilliant.
Happy
a
days.
week. You get a week.
That is a week.
Yeah.
That's good value for money.
It is good value for money. And completely for free.
Yeah. And Sarah says, I don't want anyone missing oot.
No.
I think that's on the deals. Sarah's good at the deals. Black Friday straight into January sales, beginning of December. Anne says that. Yep.
Sounds about right.
It's crazy.
We're all working for DFS.
Graham says, Black Friday, Marvelous Monday, Tartan Tuesday, Wonderful Wednesday. Are you trying to describe what we should be wearing on each of these days? I could see Paul in some tartan.
Yeah. I wonder what I'm going to whip out for cyber.
You can go like cyberpunk style.
Okay.
You know, with a
with like
cowboy
the
hat as well.
The pink cowboy hat and then the big goggles.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cross between steampunk and cyber. I don't know. Oh, that's going to be a really interesting fashion. Sarah says, put it down here and we'll beg them to speak. Hi, Johnny. Afternoon, lads. Sorry I'm late. Likey.
Ah, there we go.
Sherry, subscribe. Oh, Gary, late again. It was good to see you earlier. It was, again, another person I got to see today. You didn't because you had the day off, but it was good to see Gary in the shop again.
Yeah.
So, raving about his Fjallraven coat.
Brilliant.
Great coat. Tina, come on now. She says she's got lemon drizzle in the oven now. That's just cruel.
I can smell it from all the way over here.
She lives quite a far away.
I know. That's how amazing it smells.
Okay.
Oh dear.
Oh goodness. But put in the comments below if there's anybody or any topics you want us to get covered, and when I say we, I mean Sarah. We'll work hard. She's good at virtually twisting people's arms, isn't she?
Yeah.
So and we're really excited despite the effort it takes to make it happen.
Yeah. It's a lot of work. We really enjoy doing it.
Well, we saw how people were so happy.
Yeah.
And also the last show, people who've never heard about us, because you guys liked and shared and subscribed, helped reach people that didn't even know we existed, which is really good because it's nice when we can share our passion for photography to new people, which is why we exist. Yeah.
And it's, what we want to do this virtual show as well. So, and, for us to keep doing it in the future as well, just please get the word out there for us. It's absolutely amazing. So we know that you all support us amazingly already, but the more you do, the more it certainly helps. So any groups that might be interested on Facebook, just stick the information into there.
If you're part of a camera club,
mention it to the camera clubs. I know some of the camera clubs, because we've been doing some talks with camera clubs, doing sort of Zoom meetings and things like that. So if you're a member of a camera club, if you can mention of what we're doing, it'd be absolutely amazing. So the more viewers we have, the more we can continue doing it.
Yes.
So it's brilliant.
Was there anything else on the show?
No, I
think you're gonna have to provide your own lemon drizzle cake and your own wine.
Yes. So we'd love to provide that virtually, but we're not technically there yet. So we just about managed to get two of us on one screen. So yeah. And hopefully as well, I'm going to say this because it might just push us to do it as well. We might have a new set for. Yeah. So me and Joel have talked about it, and we sort of said, right, we need to do it. So if I'm actually mentioning it here now,
I just don't know when we're going to have time.
With a week left,
unless any of you Welsh guys that live close to us,
and
have a brush,
and
a roller, and you can come in and paint
a piece of plasterboard.
Yeah, that's true. We do need somebody who can put a piece of plasterboard.
Yeah. So
and some shelving that won't fall down.
So if there was any extra special helpers that we could do with for the show, that would be one of them. So helping us build a new set for the virtual show. But hopefully, all being well, that we will we'll have a new set, and that'll be the new set for Photography Out Loud as well. Okay. So
until we change our minds
again.
We got a few more comments. Custard tart as well. She's got in the oven. Flipping heck. A talk on lighting.
Yeah, we could do.
Graham's asking. I'm sure we can find somebody, can't we, Sarah? Simon Kitchen. Oh yeah, he's great. We've been selling his book.
Yes. Yeah.
Sarah. Simon Kitchen. There's another one. Oh yeah, and Johnny Moe mentions Peter Williamson. Yes, I'm friends with him on Facebook. Really nice guy. He's friends with Tracy and Jonathan. Who are good friends as well.
Okay.
Tracy didn't talk last time.
She did indeed.
We'll see what we can do. Yeah, he's a bright fella, at least in the astro side of things. I've seen.
I think it comes with the territory, to be honest.
Tracy's very smart, and Jonathan's smart.
Yeah, they're a lot smarter than
Jonathan. Just put it out there if they ever watch it.
It's there now.
I'll get a clip around the ear roll next time Jonathan comes in. Anne says she's got mince pies. I'm glad I bought some mince pies yesterday.
Yeah.
I can go home and eat mince pies.
No, I'm not a big fan. It's going to divide everyone now.
What?
I know.
How can we even be friends?
I don't know. I might give it. I might partake this year.
They have salted caramel ones as well.
That sounds pretty good.
I wonder if they heard that. Goodness me. Paul could dress as David Thomas.
Okay, I'd need to
put a picture in the comments so we know what he has to look like.
Yeah,
this could be interesting.
There's a lot. I know a few David Thomases like straight away. So like,
are you scared?
Am I scared?
Yeah. Of what David Thomas might dress as?
I don't know. I'm thinking of our David Thomas now.
Oh,
so
okay,
I'll just dress like this, and then
you look normal.
I look normal.
Steve's going to mention to Bolton Camera Club. Excellent.
Thank you very much. Most
Yvonne says, any workshops planned yet? Well, hopefully we've got one on the 12th of December with Gareth Morn, and that's going to be over on Anglesey. So as long as nothing changes, and we can do it safely, we'll definitely be doing that one. And then Sarah and I were talking about workshops earlier and how excited we are to do more next year, given we've done none this year. COVID can do one. And yes, but we have lots of great ideas. So as long as COVID becomes more manageable, then we will be out and about.
And if anything, our ideas have, have evolved.
The cabin
and
fever
expanded.
has caused even better ideas.
It is, so because we've just doubling up on everything, so there'll be more of them, and we've had more time to think of how amazing we can make them as well.
Definitely.
So that'll be brilliant.
Hopefully we can go further afield. So.
Yes, all being well.
Yeah. Tina, you mentioned Mull charters. I think they might be wildlife photographers.
Right. Okay.
In Scotland.
Ah, brilliant.
But if you've got a link, Tina, pop it in.
Yeah, pop it in and we can have a look.
Graham says, not liking mince pies is just plain wrong, Paul! ! Okay. You are right, Graham.
That can be my Tucker trial.
Steve says, Anton Deck introduced the world to Welsh cakes. Barra Brith definitely deserves a mention. Oh, yeah. Welsh cakes are great. And Barra Brith with nice salted butter on top.
Yeah. No, that's my house
banging,
right there.
That is banging. So. Oh, Tina says they're seagulls.
Okay.
I'm guessing they're like sightseeing or photographers that do seagulls. That'd be very cool. Yes, we could.
That'd be awesome.
I will have to speak to Gary Jones about that.
Yes, indeed.
If there's anybody that knows, it'll be Gary that knows. So. Oh, Gordon says, great trip. Ask Gary Jones. Same wavelength there, Gordon. Yeah, we'll have to speak to Gary.
Yes.
About that.
Yeah, indeed.
So,
that's
lovely. I'm thinking that's probably about it. Otherwise, that's all we'll go. We'll even have a Black Friday deal before Black Friday.
Yeah, no, exactly.
How ridiculous that is.
So yeah, we're gonna keep. So we've been known to go on for a good hour on this show, but we wanted to keep it short and sweet, just because we didn't want to
save our voices.
So
you'll be sick and tired of seeing us for a week.
Probably the bad news though is that there won't be photography out loud next week, will there?
Well, I think we should sneak in like a little one.
Yeah, maybe
just to say that we've done it.
Just something at the very beginning of the winter show. We'll probably, won't it be, we'll do one at the end?
Well, I think we'll probably do two.
You'll have to wait and see. See how that looks like. We might sneak in a little photography out loud. Maybe just a short video. I have no idea. It's going to be the same as the rest of the show anyway, isn't it? Yeah, so it's hopefully still going to be two of us.
Yeah. We'll see. I think we should do a little one.
Yeah.
Just keep that consistency going.
More of this idiocy.
Maybe we'll just have to change clothes.
Yeah, we could do that.
We'll be on location somewhere.
Oh, well, there you go.
We'll just change the background. We'll print off a really big background on Thor.
You'll have to wait and see. Yeah. Any final thoughts to this weekend, Joel, before we break up?
No. What? Is it like a holiday?
No, break up for the weekend.
Oh, I see. Well, you're working tomorrow.
I am, but it's still the weekend. And some of our lovely viewers are hopefully going to have a nice weekend.
No, I think have a great weekend. Obviously, stay safe, as we always say. And like and share our stuff, because we'd like the winter show to reach even more people, because we know how much joy and happiness it brought. Yeah. Especially Paul wearing a pink cowboy hat. And Paul's going to be doing Tucker challenges. Oh, we've got to wear Christmas jumpers on the next show.
If we get it trending,
can we wear Christmas jumpers that early? Because I was getting told off for putting Christmas decorations up in the shop too early.
No, in the shop's fine. At home was wrong.
No, it's not. I've got children. The magic of Christmas can extend after a crap year.
I think my hair's turning green then, because I won't put it up yet. So.
Max. That's a reference to the Grinch, if you're not sure.
Yes, yeah. So I should.
The what's his name? Jim Carrey.
Jim Carrey.
Yeah. Oh dear.
Oh, that's brilliant. Some of the last comments before we say our goodbyes.
Here we go. Oh, goodness me. Can't operate it. Oh, thumbs up from Gary Jones. There we go. Sold. There we go. Gary Jones is doing a great job. Ellie Rothney from Nature's Images is brilliant, especially on her favourite subject of pelicans. Oh, that's great. Thank you, Helen. We'll have to get Sarah to speak to Ellie.
Sarah's got a long list of things to do now.
Don't trust Ant and Dec. They bought a TV from Dixon's. Oh, dear. Wow. There is a severe lack of independent TV sellers now.
Yeah.
There used to be one in the Bay, didn't there?
Yeah, and I think it struggled.
Yeah, it's difficult. Just difficult surviving as an electronics retailer nowadays. Steve says Sea Eagles would be brilliant. Good times. Oh, yes, Gary mentioned this earlier, actually. Sorry, Gary, I forgot that. A workshop with Gareth Morn, 30th and 31st of January.
Oh, right, okay. Brilliant.
In conjunction with us. That was going to be a really good one.
Yeah.
Tracy says, I do think Mrs. Jones should put in an appearance this time. Well, if the people want, we'll have to make that happen, won't we?
Yeah. So prepare yourself, Sarah.
T-shirt jumper as well.
And no getting away with like wearing. What was it last time? What did she come on? So it's because she
bag, wasn't it? Morrison's bag or something.
Yeah. So no, and it would be. I think some of the viewers would love to see.
Well, they'd probably prefer to see her than us, to be fair.
Yeah.
Can't blame them, to be honest.
Yeah. We'll have to interview Sarah.
Oh, that'd be interesting. Gordon
There's my
says,
job
bar, yeah. It says bar humbug. And December for Christmas jumpers, have this conversation with Ray Fitchett. Okay. Right, there we go. Oh, so we could do that halfway through there.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, we can get behind
We're
that.
going to have to try and find some snazzy ones. Just not the really itchy ones.
I want an awful one.
No.
They're my favourite. Anyway,
yeah, if we carry on, we'll be here for another hour.
Indeed, as we always do.
Oh, we've got a vote for Jones.
Vote for Jones. Absolutely
Sarah,
brilliant.
you're getting interviewed.
Yeah, it's happening. Thank you
very
very much.
Do it in a field on a long lesson so we can't see it.
We've got to figure it out anyway.
Yeah,
we can do it like, once again, tangent. Here we go. We could do it like how they do those, investigator interviews and stuff. Where you just see people like just on their hands and stuff like that, and just cutaways and stuff. we could do just loads of cutaways.
This voice is not Sarah.
Yeah,
this is an actor to hide her true identity.
I first started comprehending.
Oh dear.
And on that note, thank you very much for watching. It's always lovely to see all your wonderful comments coming in. Please make sure that you like and share this video, likey, and I'm gonna try working
share
likey, sherry,
and subscribe.
Make sure you go to our Facebook and YouTube channels and subscribe. Hit the notification bell to get notifications on when we go live. Thank you very much for watching, and we will see you next time where we start the winter show.
Yeah.
Bye-bye for now.
Cheers. Bye.